This section right here, if you remember, is like where all the gravel was unloaded, so most of it is loose. All right, we got it. You can see right here, we're not even sinking into the gravel. Over here, both of the cement trucks washed out and they cleaned up. And then we also brought in the gravel. So between me turning it super hard, I probably should have thought about that when I backed up, but thankfully we have 2 trucks, so. While we're waiting for the shop, we're going to get some chalk line snapped, which is what we're going to use to line our frame up. I'll drive with it backwards. This one right here, I'm gonna start spinning. I can feel it. I think I'm starting to lose some traction here. Yeah, I'm gonna get stuck. We finally unloaded everything. We're gonna open these up real quick, see what each pallet has. I'm hoping that the packaging is good. All right, we are going to inventory the hardware boxes. We got 5 of them, and just got a little checklist. So Versatube recommends doing this right away, just in case you miss something. I think that they shipped it really well, and I don't see any issues so far. But we got 5 boxes, so we're gonna start going through and see what we got. All right, we got all the boxes counted and everything looks really good. I think they did an awesome job packaging it. The only thing we may end up doing is buying some extra of the framing screws, self-tapping screw, and there's probably 30 or 40 of these bags. So some of the videos I've seen, they recommend purchasing some extra. This is the boxes we had. We're gonna do the rest in the morning.
All right, good morning everyone. So with our luck, we got a decent bit of rain. Nothing crazy. Luckily, we already unloaded the pallets, so we don't have to deal with another muddy mess with the forklift. Justin already went ahead and got the cardboard from the packaging laid out, but I'm gonna go ahead and grab the leaf blower or something, start blowing off some of this metal so it's not super wet. Then we'll start opening it up and seeing what we got.
Okay, the kit has these 2 starter rails. They tell you to add these sections till you get your desired building length, and then you're probably gonna end up with a small section. So 2 and 2 for each side, and then that last little leg will get us to our final dimension. Now, we kind of messed up. I'll take blame, but I don't really want to. When I looked online and ordered the kit from Versatube, I went to the frequently asked questions on how big to make the foundation. They said on a summit building, which is what this is, you take your building width and add 6 inches, and then add your building length and add 5 inches. And that has to do with the different hat channel spacing and then the sheeting spacing, or excuse me, the metal spacing. In the instructions that we got emailed to us when I purchased the kit, it says that the length should be building width plus 3 inches. What I'm saying is the foundation is about 2 inches too long this way. We'll just put a step flashing. Just know that's what's going on. I mean, that's like 32 feet 2 on the money right there. Okay. Okay. All right, we're gonna use a string line since we have each end bolted down. Okay, we got the second side installed. Overall, looking pretty good. We're gonna move on to building trusses. All right, we got our first truss somewhat laid out. Now the 2 end trusses are gonna look different since they don't have the same webbing. You have these eave turn downs, you have this rafter piece, and then you have your peak.
Breakfast of champions right here.
Yeah, there's my breakfast. We might be building these one by one. So we have our gable truss in place. We're going to attempt and install it We're not entirely sure the best way to do that yet. All right.
Boom. All right, good morning everyone. So we started putting up some of the shop. We're gonna start by putting up the rest of the walls, and then we're gonna be sort of assembling the trusses. Most of them are over on this pallet in the back over here, so we're gonna start getting them put together like in kits almost. So when we're ready to put the trusses together, all the parts are right there and we don't have to look for them. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. There it goes.
Josh laid out the posts. You may see that there's a end wall truss installed. Took some effort to get going. We had to make a homemade crane. You'll see it here when we go to use when we build and put up the next trusses. So
Get it on there, Johnny. Dude, that thing was solid. I think that's pretty good.
So today we're going to finish up the hat channel. They're calling for 4'6" and 3/16 spacing. Got lots of pictures because we can't read. That was pretty good. Today we're going to be building the rest of our trusses, hopefully. I think we finally figured out an effective way to assemble the trusses. Alright, we are finished with trusses. It was a lot of work and really happy with how it came together. Once we figured out the best setup on our third truss, we got a lot of consistent results. Ran some diagonal straps. We used them to plumb up the wall this direction. Each corner we ran a strap down and that'll help plumb up the wall this way. There's a few that are off a tiny bit, but nothing that I'm concerned about. The four corners are good in each direction, and that's what we want. The ones out here, if they're an 1/8 inch from bottom to top out of plumb, I'm not too concerned over 14 feet. Had a good day. I don't think there's much more we're gonna do tonight. Hope you guys are enjoying the progress. It's nice to see some physical structure going up. It was a lot. The trusses don't look that complicated, but between all the screws and brackets and fitting everything together, it was took us all day. So yeah, stay tuned for the back wall and the framing of the garage doors and the man doors. We hope you guys are enjoying the series. We really appreciate the support, and we'll see you guys in the next video.